Have you ever noticed how your emotional availability shapes the dynamics of your relationships? The moment you decide to stop being available, a profound shift occurs, not just within you, but also in the world around you. This journey begins with an awakening to the power of your presence and the energy you emit. People often underestimate the impact of emotional availability. When you are always accessible, you become a predictable entity, a comforting presence that others rely on for validation, support, and comfort. You may feel that being there for everyone is a virtue, a testament to your kindness and empathy. However, this constant availability can lead to emotional exhaustion and a sense of being overwhelmed. It is essential to understand that your worth is not tied to how much you give to others. Once Carl Jung said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves, to others." In fact, the more you give without boundaries, the more you risk losing yourself. Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, emphasized the importance of individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are. This journey often requires stepping back from the expectations of others and reclaiming your energy. When you choose to withdraw, you send a powerful message. You are no longer willing to be a pawn in someone else's game. This decision can be unsettling for those around you. People who once relied on your emotional availability may feel threatened, confused, or even angry. They might attempt to provoke you, hoping to elicit a response that reaffirms their control over you. But here lies the beauty of your choice. By reclaiming your space, you force others to confront their own discomfort. The silence you create can be deafening, but it is also liberating. It allows you to reconnect with your true self, to explore your desires and to understand your needs without the noise of others' expectations. This chapter sets the stage for a transformative journey. As you begin to recognize the power of your presence, you will learn that silence can be stronger than 1,000 arguments. You will discover that withdrawing is not an act of cowardice, but a profound statement of self-worth. The moment you stop being available, everything changes. You reclaim your narrative, and in doing so, you invite others to either rise to meet you or reveal their true intentions. This is the beginning of your journey toward self-discovery and empowerment. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, it's crucial to confront the illusion of control that often permeates our relationships. Many people believe that by being constantly available, they can manage the emotional landscape of their interactions. They think that if they are always there for others, they can maintain harmony and prevent conflict. However, this belief is fundamentally flawed. When you stop being available, you begin to dismantle this illusion. The truth is that you cannot control how others feel or react. Emotional availability is often mistaken for emotional responsibility, where you feel obligated to manage others' emotions. This burden can be heavy, leading to resentment and burnout. By stepping back, you are not abandoning others. Instead, you are allowing them to take responsibility for their own emotions. This shift is liberating, not just for you, but for those around you. As you assert your boundaries, you create space for others to grow. They may initially resist this change, feeling a sense of loss or confusion. Yet, in this discomfort lies an opportunity for transformation. People often learn more from their struggles than from your constant support. When you are no longer the safety net they rely on, they are compelled to confront their own vulnerabilities. This is where true growth occurs. Carl Jung spoke about the importance of facing one's shadow, the parts of ourselves we often ignore or suppress. By withdrawing your emotional availability, you encourage others to face their shadows as well. They must navigate their feelings without your guidance, fostering resilience and independence. This process may be uncomfortable, but it is essential for personal development. You will notice that as you stop being available, the dynamics of your relationships shift. Some people may step up, rising to meet you with newfound respect and understanding. Others may reveal their true colors, showing that their affection was conditional upon your availability. This revelation can be painful, but it is also enlightening. You begin to see who truly values you for who you are, rather than for what you can provide. As you embrace this new reality, remember that the illusion of control is just that, an illusion. The real power lies in your ability to choose when to engage and when to step back. By doing so, you reclaim your autonomy and encourage others to do the same. In this chapter of your journey, you learn that true connection is not about being available at all times. It's about being present when it truly matters. As you continue your journey of self-discovery, the importance of setting boundaries becomes increasingly clear. Boundaries are not just lines drawn in the sand. They are essential markers of self-respect and personal integrity. When you stop being available, you create the opportunity to establish these boundaries, which can significantly transform your relationships. Many people struggle with the concept of boundaries, often perceiving them as barriers that push others away. However, boundaries are actually protective measures that allow you to maintain your emotional well-being. They define what is acceptable and what is not, helping you navigate your interactions with clarity and purpose. By clearly communicating your limits, you assert your needs and desires, fostering healthier relationships. Carl Jung emphasized the importance of individuation, the process of becoming your true self. Setting boundaries is a crucial step in this journey, as it allows you to prioritize your own needs without feeling guilty or selfish. When you stop being available, you signal to others that your time and energy are valuable. This shift can be uncomfortable, especially if you are used to being the go-to person for everyone else's problems. You may encounter resistance from those who are accustomed to your constant availability. They may react with confusion, frustration, or even anger as they grapple with the changes in your behavior. However, it is important to remain firm in your decision. Establishing boundaries is not about punishing others. It is about protecting yourself. You have every right to prioritize your own emotional health. As you begin to enforce these boundaries, you will notice a shift in the energy of your relationships. Some people may adapt, learning to respect your limits and engage with you in a more meaningful way. Others may fall away, revealing that their interest in you was contingent upon your availability. This process can be painful, but it ultimately leads to greater authenticity in your connections. You will find that those who truly value you will appreciate your honesty and respect your boundaries. In this chapter, you learn that setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It allows you to reclaim your time, energy, and emotional space. By doing so, you create a healthier environment for yourself and those around you. Remember, boundaries are not a sign of weakness. They are a testament to your strength and commitment to your own well-being. Embrace this new perspective and watch as your relationships begin to flourish in ways you never thought possible. As you navigate the transformative journey of stopping your emotional availability, you will inevitably encounter the concept of solitude. This chapter invites you to embrace solitude not as a void, but as a powerful space for reflection and growth. In a world that often equates busyness with worth, the idea of solitude can feel daunting. Many people fear being alone, associating it with loneliness or rejection. However, solitude is a gift that offers profound insights and opportunities for self-discovery. When you stop being available to others, you create the space to explore who you are outside of their expectations and demands. Carl Jung recognized the importance of solitude in the process of individuation. He believed that true understanding of oneself can only be achieved in moments of quiet reflection. In solitude, you can confront your thoughts, feelings, and desires without external distractions. This is where you can begin to peel back the layers of your identity, uncovering your true self beneath the roles you've played for others. Embracing solitude allows you to reconnect with your passions and interests, often buried under the weight of emotional obligations. You may find joy in activities that you previously neglected, such as reading, writing, or exploring nature. These moments of solitude become fertile ground for creativity and inspiration, allowing you to cultivate a deeper relationship with yourself. As you spend time alone, you may also confront uncomfortable feelings that you've been avoiding. This process can be challenging, but it is essential for healing and growth. By acknowledging your emotions, be it sadness, anger, or fear, you create an opportunity to process and understand them. This self-awareness is crucial in breaking free from the patterns of emotional availability that have defined your past. Initially, you may feel a sense of discomfort and solitude, as it forces you to confront aspects of yourself that you may have ignored. However, over time, you will likely come to appreciate the clarity and peace that solitude brings. You will learn that being alone does not equate to being lonely. Rather, it is a chance to cultivate a rich inner life. In this chapter, you discover that solitude is not a punishment, but a sanctuary. It is a space where you can recharge, reflect, and reconnect with your essence. By embracing solitude, you empower yourself to make choices that align with your true self, free from the noise of external expectations. This newfound appreciation for solitude will enhance your relationships as you approach them with a clearer understanding of who you are and what you desire. Ultimately, solitude becomes a source of strength, enabling you to engage with the world on your own terms. As you delve deeper into the journey of self-discovery by stopping your emotional availability, you'll uncover the vital role of self-care. This chapter emphasizes that self-care is not merely a trend or a luxury. It is a fundamental practice essential for your well-being. In a society that often glorifies self-sacrifice, many individuals overlook the importance of prioritizing their own needs. When you are constantly available to others, you may find yourself neglecting your own physical, emotional, and mental health. Self-care is the act of recognizing your worth and understanding that you deserve the same love and attention you so readily give to others. Carl Jung highlighted the significance of nurturing the self as part of the individuation process. By embracing self-care, you acknowledge that your well-being is just as important as anyone else's. This realization is liberating and empowering. It allows you to cultivate practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Self-care can take many forms, from simple daily rituals to more elaborate practices. It might involve setting aside time for activities that bring you joy, such as reading, exercising, or engaging in creative pursuits. It could also mean establishing a routine that prioritizes rest and relaxation, allowing you to recharge your energy. As you begin to incorporate self-care into your life, you may notice a profound shift in your overall well-being. You will feel more balanced, centered, and capable of facing life's challenges. This newfound energy will enable you to engage with others more authentically, as you are no longer operating from a place of depletion. Additionally, self-care allows you to establish healthier boundaries. When you prioritize your own needs, you are better equipped to say no to requests that drain your energy or compromise your well-being. This assertiveness fosters respect in your relationships, as others begin to recognize that you value yourself and your time. As you embrace self-care, it's essential to remember that it's not a selfish act. It's an investment in your overall health. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and by nurturing yourself, you become more available to those who truly matter in your life. In this chapter, you learn that self-care is a vital component of your journey towards self-discovery and empowerment. It is an ongoing practice that requires commitment and intention. By making self-care a priority, you create a solid foundation for your emotional well-being. This practice not only enhances your relationship with yourself, but also enriches your connections with others. Ultimately, self-care becomes a powerful tool that enables you to live authentically, fostering a sense of fulfillment and joy in every aspect of your life. As you reach the conclusion of this transformative journey, it is essential to reflect on the profound changes you have experienced by stopping your emotional availability. This chapter serves as a celebration of your growth and an invitation to embrace the future with confidence and clarity. Throughout this process, you have learned the value of setting boundaries, embracing solitude, and prioritizing self-care. Each of these elements has contributed to a deeper understanding of yourself and has empowered you to engage in relationships that are healthier and more fulfilling. The journey of self-discovery is ongoing. It is not a destination, but a continuous evolution. As you move forward, carry with you the lessons you have learned. Remember that it is okay to prioritize your needs and to step back when necessary. You have the ability to cultivate relationships that honor your boundaries and respect your emotional well-being. Embrace the strength you have developed, knowing that you are worthy of love and respect without compromising your own values. The world around you may try to pull you back into old patterns of emotional availability, but you now possess the tools to navigate these challenges. When faced with pressure to be constantly available, remind yourself of the importance of your own needs. You have the right to say no, to take time for yourself, and to engage only in relationships that uplift and support you. As you continue to grow, seek out connections that resonate with your authentic self. Surround yourself with individuals who appreciate and respect your journey. These relationships will enrich your life, fostering a sense of community and belonging that is both nurturing and empowering. Additionally, remember that solitude is not something to fear, but a space to cherish. Embrace moments of quiet reflection, allowing them to inspire and rejuvenate you. In solitude, you can continue to explore your passions, dreams, and aspirations, paving the way for a fulfilling future. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, approach it with an open heart and a curious mind. Life is full of possibilities, and by honoring your journey, you create the opportunity for deeper connections and greater joy. The lessons learned through this process will serve as a guiding light, illuminating your path as you navigate the complexities of relationships and self-discovery. In closing, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Many others are also seeking to reclaim their emotional well-being and foster authentic connections. By sharing your story and supporting one another, you contribute to a collective movement toward healthier relationships and self-empowerment. Embrace the journey forward with courage and grace, knowing that the best is yet to come.